Okay, when you receive your survival mirror, it's going to come in a folder like this, or a cardboard mailer, I'm sorry. And you will unzip it here, open it up, and you will see a typical paper CD sleeve. Has a nail in it. This is the nail that you'll see how to use further on later in the video. There are some brief directions on the sleeve here. This is more to remind you in case you forget after watching this video. And you open this up, and there is your survival mirror. And now we'll go ahead and explain how to use it. However, by the way, the mailer has one added benefit. When you're done using this mirror, you put it back together, slip it back into this folder, and you have a nice sleeve then to protect it in your bag and take it with you if you wish. Of course, you can leave it just in this, which is a smaller one, but this would be added protection. Okay, now I'll show you how to use our survival mirror. Personal hygiene. Yeah, definitely need a shave. Okay, it is now 9 a.m. here in the Northern Hemisphere. So the first thing you do is take your signal mirror disc here, put a stick or a peg in the ground, or this nail that I'll furnish, and line it up with the hour of the day. 9 a.m. here in the Northern Hemisphere. If it was daylight savings, I would add an hour. I found it best to do this early morning, late afternoon. If you do it between 11 and 1, sun is too high and you're not going to get as much shadow. Now you take the time that you set it for, 9 a.m. and 12, and split the difference between the hour of the day and 12. So that's like 10:30. And I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes, and that should be then roughly south. I'm going to put a compass here to see if in fact that is. And I guess we're talking the difference between magnetic south and true north and south. So you can see there's true south-north, and there's your clock face showing south. Of course, then we know the opposite, so north would be the opposite end at roughly that, 5 o'clock. And of course, once you face north, to your right is east and to your left is west. So this is a way of tracking yourself throughout the day, if in fact you don't have a compass, but you do have a watch or clock, or like I use my cell phone, whatever it is. So that's it for the using this signal mirror for directions. Okay, first thing you got to do is take your survival mirror and locate the sun, basically. So you're going to point the mirror towards the sun, and then bring the hole, there it is. So now I'm lined up. You can see the shadow, the hole on my hand. So I'm pointing towards the sun. So now the next thing to do, once you get this lined up with the sun, is to take the mirror and angle it towards your target. And we'll stop the video there, stop it here, and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so once I have it lined up, I'm then going to take my mirror and I'm going to aim for that squirrel there on the windowsill, and that's my target. And now I can send messages either by flipping it down like that, or because this is a good, nice size, I can put my hand in front of it. Dot, 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 dash, 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 dot, dot, dot. So there you go. And because it's stainless steel, you can see how bright it is. It's about 12:30 right now. It's a very, very sharp. This thing should be able to be seen from miles away, and you should have no problem sending signals with it. And of course you can aim through the hole by looking through the hole and find your target. In other words, I could literally go through my hole. Oops, sorry. I can look through my hole and find my target. So if it was a distant target, I would be able to line it up properly. And that's all there is to it. So there you go, 3 uses. Personal hygiene, yeah, definitely need a shave. Finding directions, like I showed earlier, and signaling. One of the things I wanted to demonstrate was this. If you're not familiar with this, this is actually the insides of a hard drive. I repair computers on the side. So when you have a hard drive, these are the discs. These discs are stainless steel platters. They're probably 3 inches in diameter. Now I painted this side so I can put the numbers on, because it dawned on me when it's sunny out, without the painting you would never be able to see a shadow. So I needed to paint this so you can see the shadow to find your directions. So this is a couple coats of white enamel, and then I marked down there a calendar clock layout. But the shininess, there are some of these made out there using regular discs. This is a regular DVD disc, and the reflection of this versus the reflection of this, it's night and day, literally. I'll show you in a minute. So there we go. Okay, this is the reflection of the DVD. Okay, so that's what the that's what the DVD looks like. And here is the platter, and there they are next to each other. So the DVD is a little bigger, but notice the brightness. The platter, stainless steel platter on the left, the DVD on the right. That's my finger shadow right there. So this is why I chose this, because it's just so shiny. It's such a highly polished surface that it is going to reflect sunlight, any light probably, much greater intensity than a DVD or a CD. Plus the plastic on these things will have a tendency to crack, split, where this, again, stainless steel, it's not going to rust. Yes, it'll scratch, but those little scratches are not going to be noticed when you're signaling or even looking at your reflection. So that's why I did this. I hope that meets with your approval. Again, white paint on the surface, marker for the clock layout so you can find your directions. Use it as a personal mirror or for signaling. 3-in-1 survival mirror. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.